Hurricane Maria. The name still evokes vivid memories of 2017, a year when nature unleashed its unbridled fury upon the Caribbean. On September 20th, Maria, a powerful Category 5 hurricane, slammed into the island of Puerto Rico. Winds exceeding 150 miles per hour tore across the island, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. Homes were reduced to rubble, infrastructure crumbled, and the once lush tropical landscape was stripped bare. The storm surge, a wall of water pushed ashore by the hurricane's force, inundated coastal communities, swallowing homes and businesses whole. The island, once a vibrant tapestry of life and colour, was left reeling in the storm's aftermath. Maria's impact was immediate and catastrophic, but the true extent of the damage would only become clear in the days and weeks to come. For among the survivors of this natural disaster, a silent tragedy was unfolding, one that would have far-reaching consequences for the island's delicate ecosystem. Puerto Rico, known as the Island of Enchantment, is renowned for its biodiversity. Lush rainforests cloak the mountainous interior, while mangrove forests fringe the coastlines, providing vital habitat for a myriad of species. The island is a symphony of life, from the cocky frogs that serenade the night to the endangered Puerto Rican parrot that graces the skies. Hurricane Maria's impact on this natural paradise was profound. The storm's ferocious winds ripped through forests, uprooting trees, shredding leaves, and sending wildlife scattering for shelter. Rivers and streams overflowed their banks, transforming serene waterways into raging torrents that reshaped the landscape. The storm's aftermath revealed the true extent of the damage. Where once verdant forests stood, a tangle of broken branches and uprooted trees now lay. The air, once filled with the sounds of birdsong and the rustling of leaves, was eerily silent. Maria had left an indelible mark on Puerto Rico's environment, and its recovery would be a long and arduous journey. Amidst the widespread devastation, a more subtle crisis was unfolding: the plight of Puerto Rico's bees. These tiny pollinators, often overlooked but vitally important, play a crucial role in the island's ecosystem. They are responsible for pollinating a wide variety of crops, including coffee, plantains, and avocados, which are essential to Puerto Rico's economy and cultural heritage. Hurricane Maria's impact on the bee population was immediate and devastating. The storm's powerful winds tore through apiaries, ripping hives from their stands and scattering them across the ravaged landscape. Countless bees perished, their fragile bodies unable to withstand the onslaught. Those hives that survived the initial impact faced a new set of challenges. The storm had stripped the island bare of flowers, depriving the bees of their vital food source, nectar and pollen. Without these essential nutrients, the colonies struggled to survive, their numbers dwindling with each passing day. In the wake of Hurricane Maria, researchers and beekeepers alike set about assessing the damage to the island's bee population. The task was daunting, as access to many areas was hampered by debris-strewn roads and downed power lines. Initial surveys painted a grim picture. Estimates suggested that as much as 80% of the bee population had been lost in the storm. The loss of these pollinators had far-reaching implications for the island's already fragile ecosystem. It was heartbreaking, recalls one beekeeper, his voice heavy with emotion. "I've been keeping bees for over 20 years, and I've never seen anything like it. The hives were destroyed, and the bees were gone. It was like they had just vanished into thin air." The decline in the bee population had a cascading effect on Puerto Rico's ecosystem. Bees are essential pollinators, responsible for fertilizing a vast array of plants, including many that form the foundation of the island's food chain. With fewer bees to pollinate crops, farmers faced drastically reduced yields. Coffee plantations, once abuzz with activity, fell silent as the delicate coffee flowers withered and died without being pollinated. Fruit trees, deprived of their pollinators, produced stunted and misshapen fruit. The impact extended beyond agriculture. The loss of bees threatened the survival of countless plant species that rely on them for pollination. This, in turn, could lead to a decline in biodiversity, as other animals that depend on these plants for food and shelter would also suffer. Despite the challenges, the people of Puerto Rico are resilient. In the face of adversity, a spirit of community and a determination to rebuild took hold. Beekeepers, many of whom had lost everything in the storm, began the arduous task of restoring their apiaries. Aid organizations, recognizing the vital role bees play in the island's recovery, mobilized to provide support. They distributed new hives, beekeeping equipment, and provided training to help beekeepers get back on their feet. The recovery effort was slow and painstaking, but gradually signs of hope began to emerge. New colonies were established, and the familiar buzz of bees returned to the air. The island's forests, though scarred, showed signs of regeneration, providing new sources of nectar and pollen for the bees. Years after Hurricane Maria, the bee population in Puerto Rico is slowly but steadily recovering. While the road to full recovery is still long, the progress made is a testament to the resilience of nature and the unwavering dedication of those working to restore this vital pollinator. The number of bee colonies has been steadily increasing, thanks to the efforts of beekeepers and the support of various organizations. These dedicated individuals have been working tirelessly to rebuild their apiaries, breed new queen bees, and educate others about the importance of bee conservation. The recovery of the bee population is not just good news for the bees themselves, it is a positive sign for the entire ecosystem. As bee numbers increase, so too does the pollination of plants, leading to a healthier and more diverse environment. Hurricane Maria served as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. The storm's impact on Puerto Rico's bees highlighted the crucial role these tiny creatures play in maintaining the delicate balance of the island's ecosystem. The disaster also underscored the importance of disaster preparedness and the need to build more resilient communities. In the wake of Maria, there has been a greater emphasis on developing sustainable beekeeping practices that can withstand future storms. The story of Puerto Rico's bees is a story of resilience, hope, and the power of community. It is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, nature has an incredible ability to heal, and that by working together, we can help to restore and protect the delicate balance of our planet. As the sun sets over Puerto Rico, casting a warm glow on the island's recovering landscape, the gentle hum of bees can be heard once more. These tiny creatures, once on the brink of disaster, are a symbol of hope and a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. The people of Puerto Rico, inspired by the resilience of the bees, continue their efforts to protect and restore their island's natural heritage. They understand that the fate of the bees is inextricably linked to their own, and that by safeguarding these tiny pollinators, they are ensuring a brighter future for generations to come. The story of Puerto Rico's bees is a story that resonates far beyond the shores of this Caribbean island. It is a story about the importance of biodiversity, the power of resilience, and the importance of protecting our planet's delicate ecosystems. It is a story that reminds us that even the smallest of creatures can play a vital role in the web of life, and that we must all do our part to ensure their survival.